Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. So, today we're going to be watching Hellraiser. Well, actually, we're going to be doing a double bill.
Yes.
We're going to be watching Hellraiser, and then straight after that we're going to be watching The Shining.
Yeah.
Because we thought, afternoon of classics.
Yeah.
Why not? We just fancied getting into it. And
yeah.
Oh, as you might notice, we don't have brews. Hannah's got orange juice, and I've got a cup of soup, but, you know, it's that time.
Sloshy. Like, I've had too many brews this morning, and I feel like I can't have another brew.
So maybe for The Shining, maybe for that one, we'll have
I might be
brews
alright
together.
by then.
You gotta even them out throughout the day. Okay, so we don't know anything about Hellraiser, like at all.
No, nothing.
So this is going to be really interesting. It's quite why we're quite excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Because who knows what it's about? I know it's got a guy called Pinhead in it.
Yeah, that's all I know.
So that's literally it. So this is going to be completely new to us, and yeah, we'll let you know our thoughts.
Right. Just watched Hellraiser. Like, what a crock of fucking shit. Why?
What happened? What happened? Somebody please explain to me what happened. I don't... Why?
Right, right, there was a box, wasn't there? And then, obviously, this guy called Frank, he...
Solved the box.
Yeah, and then he got taken to this... They call it like a pleasure... I don't know.
Right, yes, because that looked like they had so much fun there.
So, and then they killed him. Somehow his brother moved into a house and he cut himself, and the blood made Frank start coming back to life. But Frank had a bit on the side with his brother's wife, so he used her to lure men back to the house and kill them so that he could suck them dry and reform, like the mummy sort of thing.
Yeah, but like shitter.
Yeah.
Like a shit version of the mummy. And then, I don't know, weird creatures try to kill everyone, I guess.
Like, I'm generally absolutely baffled by that film.
Well, we literally sat there and we were like,
I don't get it.
And then at the end, there's a dragon man, because why the fuck not?
Even though we featured for about 2 seconds in the film, they didn't tell us what he was about, like what the actual fuck.
So, yeah, honestly, like, just, there was, nobody asked any questions and nobody answered any questions.
Yeah, at the end, right, obviously the daughter got involved, blah, 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 and she was trying to get out, and then her sort of...
Bit on the side, he thought it was sexy to, like, swallow a fag end, and then, like, spit it back out again, like, what?
So he came to save the day. Yeah, all this shit was going on, there were monsters, the house was falling down, everything. And he was like, yeah, right, I'll just deal with it. Like, I'm telling you what, if that was me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you into?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, come on now, what is this?
I need some explanation for, like, the weird scorpion leech creature that just tried to eat my face, please.
Slug Morpheus.
So, please, somebody give me an explanation, because what the fuck? The fuck, man?
And I wanted Pinhead to be scary, like, he wasn't even scary. Well,
he literally just
scary.
stood there and he went, oh, let's go have a fun time in the pleasure place. We're going to take you to hell and rip out your face. Yeah. Yes. So, as you can tell, we weren't big fans of this movie.
No.
Because it was shit.
The wife.
Oh my god, right? Oh my god.
Right, she was terrible in it. She was a terrible person.
You could tell right from the off, as soon as you met her, bitch. Why are you being such a bitch?
Yeah.
Like, she's just like got this nasty fucking look, like she's got shit under her nose the entire time.
Yeah.
Like she wants to murder someone even before like murdering someone's an option, to be honest with you.
Defo. And that, she was horrible.
Yeah, nasty bitch. So, that's that. Because otherwise we'll just stop ranting about it. And I'm not sure what else there is to rant about, given that it was just shit.
Yeah.
So, we're going to take a little break. Because we need one now.
No,
to calm down. And then after that, we're going to watch The Shining. So hopefully that will be much better. I have a lot of hope in The Shining because a lot of people love The Shining, but then a lot of people think that Hellraiser is a good film, and I disagree with them a lot. So we'll see. So we just finished watching The Shining after, dinner break.
Yes.
We had to put on adult clothing before we could go out rather than just, DOS pyjama clothes.
Yeah.
Sad.
But we had Chinese, so that's good.
Yes. So this film is about a guy and his family who go to a hotel to look after it over the winter months while it's empty.
Off-peak sort of thing, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, because it gets really snowy and no one would want to be there at that time. But yeah, and they go there and some creepy shit happens, as often does in Stephen King things. And yeah, ghosts and creepy mentalness. It's really the best explanation for it without giving too much away.
Yeah.
I actually really liked it.
Like, personally, it's just meh. Like, I was really bored, and like, I wouldn't watch it again. I don't like. A lot through it, I was like, what? Like, none of it makes sense. I just feel like it doesn't explain any of it. It just happens. And like, maybe I'm just slow. Like,
no, it isn't you being slow. Like, I feel like because I've been sort of in a Stephen King reading movie mood at the moment, like I've sort of picked up on a bit of a formula sort of thing that he does, and I expect it to be slow. I expect it to not really particularly explain stuff and to have that sort of, it's on an Indian burial ground, and as like its explanation for like spirits being unruly and shit like that. But I think this was more to do with like isolation plus spirits equals complete fucked up mentalness and murder. So, but then you've also got this other thing where he often has like supernatural kids that like can have some element of like prophecy or like paranormal things that go on with them. So like those sort of elements sort of like clicked into place very quickly.
But it didn't explain any of it. It just happened, and it was like, well, why? Why is this happening? Why is this child like this? And like, how did the black guy know just straight away, like off the bat, like?
Because he can tell, because he's got the same thing.
Yeah,
it's like
no, it didn't work like that for me.
I think it is a very Stephen King thing to do.
Yeah.
Like I was very typical of Stephen King, and that was why I was just like, yeah, you've just got to sort of accept those things that they just know. And I mean, obviously, I'm sure the book's longer because he does like to introduce things a lot, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but then you don't necessarily get as much explanation of the things in general. Like, I would like more explanation on what was actually happening in the hotel, what had happened in the hotel previously, and like, I feel like the end with the picture, I feel like that left it a little bit like, is he just a reincarnation of the same guy? Or is he like...
Do you know what I didn't like as well about it? Like, I didn't like the music.
Oh, I did.
Oh, generally, I was sitting through it and I was like, are you being serious? Like, to be fair, I didn't really like it. Like, I just didn't like it.
Interesting. I see. Yeah, I think this is where our tastes differ in this sort of thing.
Yeah.
See, I thought what the music was doing was like a constant tension build up with no payoff, so that what happens is you keep building up and you keep building up. It's like a string that keeps on going, and you think it's about to snap, and it's not snapped yet, and then it snaps at the end with the big climax. So that was kind of how I felt about it.
So yeah, like do you know what, right? I love Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson is generally one of my favourite actors. Like, I love a lot of his films. However, I didn't like him in this. I think he played the part very good, but there was just something about it that, to be fair, I think it's because he's not the normal Jack Nicholson. You know what I mean? In the normal films that I watch.
He's just kind of an asshole in this film.
Yeah.
Like, from the beginning,
but,
kind of an asshole.
Like, what's that film that I love with him in? As Good As It Gets, right? He's a fucking arsehole in it. Yeah, but he's like, he melts my heart a little bit.
But he's,
like,
no, he's not Stephen King level of arsehole. Stephen King level of arsehole is beats women, like, smashes children up and shit like that. And that is just generally how the person is, and you're kind of expected to like them, and like uses racial slurs and things like that. That is like Stephen King level arsehole. And they are like common characters that appear in his work, and I'm like, that's why I'm like kind of not surprised, and then it just makes him go even worse, and like...
But like the kid, I didn't like the kid.
No, he had no personality.
No, he had no personality.
Boring.
And like I said, I didn't feel like it explored him as much as what it could have.
No, but then again, it was a long film. Like, I don't know how you get that in without making it even longer.
Yeah. The mother, she drove me freaking up the wall. Like,
She was funny.
like, what the heck?
No, I will agree with you right there. When she's running around outside in the snow with a big old kitchen knife in her
No, not
hand,
just
like,
that, all through the hotel.
Yeah, this is true, but like, think about it though, if you're outside in the snow, you're not going to run around with a pointy thing, because if you slip, you're just going to stab yourself. I mean, like... But, yeah, she was a bit useless, but again, women in Stephen King's books can be kind of useless. He does write useless women. Like, I just finished reading Pet Sematary, and Rachel in that, useless. Like, really, really rubbish. And that was the vibe I got from this woman as well. Wendy, was her name Wendy? I feel
Something like that. Winnie, Wendy, whatever. But like, I don't know. I know if I was watching that on my own, I would have stopped. You know, just like Hellraiser. If I was watching Hellraiser, I would have stopped.
So I would have stopped Hellraiser, but I wouldn't have stopped The Shining. I enjoyed The Shining. Like, I would watch that again. Like, I enjoyed that. I want to read the book of that. I want to see what the differences are, because I know they're quite different. Like, I've been told they're quite different, so I'd be interested to see that. I feel like maybe Stephen King isn't for you.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, you liked It, the film.
I did like It, the film.
But, like, I feel like, yes, maybe not for you. No. So that was the last of the movies we're going to be watching for this.
We've decided to leave Santa's sleigh for December, haven't we?
Yeah.
Obviously,
because
October's like literally coming to a close right now, and I just don't know if we've got enough time.
We're not going to have enough time. And Grabbers, unfortunately, we did try and watch it earlier on. It was taken off Netflix, and tears fall down from my face.
However, we did finish, well, we watched season 1 of Stranger Things again, ready for season 2.
Yes.
So we're going to be starting that soon. Very excited!
Yes. Let us know your views on both of these kind of horror classic films. If you liked Hellraiser, if you liked The Shining, we want to know. Or if you didn't like them, equally, we would like to know.
Hated them. I'm so disappointed that they are the last 2 films we watched.
I'm not disappointed with The Shining. I really enjoyed it. I did actually enjoy it a lot, and I would watch it again, and I've come away with positive feelings on that film.
I'm going to try and take my brain back to Hocus Pocus and leave it at that.
I did kind of think we should leave it at that one, but it kind of made sense to watch that in the morning, so... Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.